Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing to a video that somebody requested. So I feel that if I'm only uploading like once a week on this channel, that it's something to go in like an order of. So today it's going to be in relation to the previous thing of the One Piece fan letter. Specifically, it is going to be about the piece that was included, where I believe they asked if I could go through the storyboard or the storybook that is included. And so I'm just going to move a couple of pieces to the side, and then I will go ahead and do so, and you won't have to look at me or anything, because I'll switch to a camera that's literally like just here, so that it's a bit easier for you in the end. And yeah, that'll be about it. So obviously here is the storyboard. Hopefully you can see quite easily. I've moved my camera quite a bit back, to be honest, and put it on a different tripod because it was damaging my desk, which I didn't notice until I fully like moved my monitor and cleaned it. But yeah, so we're going to be going through this. It is 290 pages. I thought I could do a YouTube short of it. I cannot. So for the individual that requested it, I apologise for getting your name, but hopefully this is nice for you to see, and we will switch on to that imminently. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through this storyboard in the end. I'm trying to make sure that I get it all in frame, so I apologise if there's anything out of frame, but yes, here you go. This is going to be the full thing, 290 pages, so please pause at any point in time. That's basically it, yeah. So, but I'm going to try my best to make sure that you get every single page seen and available, so that if you'd like to, you can pause, go back and look through and see everything that is going on in the end. But I will try and do this as swiftly as possible, but it is 290 pages, so please do keep that in mind whilst I do my best to attempt to have everything without it being horrendous. I think that is probably my best way to go about it, is angling it and getting it just like that for you, so that there's no real glare or anything going on. But I apologise if there's anything that isn't perfect or pristine with this, but it is just the fact that I'm going to have to go through a lot of pages, and I'm trying my best to not mess it up and make it so that you can see everything in the end. I've never really done a sort of hand camera in this like direction. I know that people do it a lot for when they're unboxing things, and I mean, maybe, what are we on, page 16? Is this better? I don't know. I hope that this is a little bit better for you. I apologise for the lighting here. It's my camera, so I could do that, and hopefully that's a little bit better for you. But it's just the fact that you can't really read it all that well, can you? Just because of the darkness that's there. But this is probably as good as I'm going to get it for you in the end, so that you can read through the storyboard and see the full storyboard and pause at any point in time to stop to look at all of the details. And obviously if you can read, then even better, you know, at the end of the day, because then at least you can understand what is going on and what is being said. But this is how I'm just going to try to go through it for you. Yet again, I do apologise for the darkness that is there by my camera, but I'll just have to do this each time and then hope that that is good enough quality. I do apologise for the pace as well. It's just the fact that it's 290 pages. I don't really want this to be that long of a video in the end, so I'm doing my best to avoid all of the bad angles and such, but obviously it's just going to be one of those things where it's a little bit difficult to do so. But yeah, I mean, we're only 30 pages in and we've still got 260 to go, so hopefully the quality is fine, but I do apologise if not. This is just so that you can see everything in the end. You know, it's the full storyboard of just what goes into the fan letter at the end of the day, or the fan letter special or episode, whatever you'd like to call it. But yeah, I do apologise if it's not the greatest in the world, but I don't know if anyone's gone through the full thing yet, so that people can see each and every page and all of the details and everything that goes into it. Maybe someone scanned it, I don't know. Maybe they've been thoughtful and done so, but I wouldn't think so, because this is very difficult. They'd probably have to buy 2 of these and then just like tear every page out in order to do so, so that people would be able to see it at the end of the day. My God, we've still got like 250 pages. Making good pace though. We're making good pace. So hopefully this isn't like the longest in the world. It should only be maybe 10 minutes push. I mean, I'll try, but there probably won't be any cuts or anything except for when I'm just moving the camera. But I'm doing my best so that it's like every like 3 seconds I basically turn the page for you. But yeah, I'll be honest, I'm extremely uncomfortable right now because I'm basically squatted on the edge of my chair because this tripod is far too big and the space it's taking up is extremely awkward. So my right shoulder is starting to cramp as I've been like this for 7 minutes currently. So, but it will be worth it because it's for what someone asked in the end. So hopefully I'm doing this correctly and that I'm not messing the whole thing up and they're going to be like, thanks, but what I meant was, and it's just going to be absolutely horrendous. I'm going to be like, great, I can't do it again. But yeah, I mean, it's very cool in the end to have the full storyboard and everything that's gone on and gone into it. So I just need to make sure I keep turning the page instead of yapping, because my brain, I need to just go into like an automatic mode where you can just see each page every couple of seconds, and if you'd like to pause to take a gander and take a look at it. But the fact that we've got 200 pages still to go is filling me with absolute dread. So I just need to make sure 2 seconds and then basically turn and just keep going like that. And if you'd like to pause, then you can do so. I apologize that it's not the most up close, so if it's not the most legible in the world, I'm sorry about that, but I'm just doing my best because there's so much to go through. And I don't know, maybe people would be like, you know, a 30-minute video isn't terrible, we'd be happy to watch that. But I don't know. I don't know what people are like with a lot of things nowadays, whether or not, you know, they just want like a quick, easy, like skip. Oh, I want to see this, or oh, I want to see that, done. You know, I don't know nowadays. I don't know what it's like. But yeah, the fact that I'm going to have to keep talking throughout this whole duration is going to be absolutely horrendous, just because of the fact that it's like, oh my God, I've got to talk while turning the page, so I have to keep subjects on my mind. I can't really think of many One Piece subjects to go over that are current or recent that are like quite big or popular. I mean, I guess the whole Romeo is a hot topic currently, because it was like Sanji's initial like character design and drawing and such. He's going to be called that instead, and people are like making a whole thing about that, like acting like he's actually a character that's like in demand and in current or in the background of things. And it's like definitely not a Vin Smoke Romeo. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that that's something that actually like goes on and happens on like social media and picks up a lot of traction at the same time too, like becomes extremely popular to the point of people being like, who is this character? Who are they? Why haven't we seen them yet? And it's like, you guys do know that it's not real. Like, you have to understand that. But there are so many fan fiction type of things and fan this and fan that at the end of the day, I think people just run away with their theories and their ideas and such and all sorts of things. And they end up making things that aren't real or aren't actually in stories. Like, they believe them like fully and like fully write the whole lore and like details and things. And it's like, people really need to like chill and understand that this is a story, and for most animes that they're stories that someone else has made. Don't go creating things that don't actually exist, you know, like. But I think that's what happens. People like rely so much on these things because they can change people's lives and they have fun with them and they pick up different meanings and things from them. But there does come a point where it's like, okay, people, take a breather. You know, there's no need to go this over the top. You know, it's quite, yeah, something else. It is something else. When you see a lot of the fan groups or a lot of the communities to things, you realise how like crazy people can be to an extent, like, and it can be quite worrying because you're like, these people are in the same community as me. You're like, should I be excited about that, or should I be actually fearful of that? Because it's like, well, you know, depends how you take it. I suppose at the end of the day, how I'm taking this is that my shoulder is in absolute agony currently, because I've been sitting here for 15 minutes like this, squatting, holding at an awkward angle, turning the pages every couple of seconds so that you can see the storyboard while I yap. If you want to, probably just mute the audio at the end of the day, because yeah, at this point I don't really know what I'm saying, and I'm just going with it because of the fact that I just want to get to the end of this for the individual that asked to see the whole storyboard, because it's nice to hopefully, you know, if someone can't buy something or they don't want to buy something and they'd like to see it because you have it, I don't really see a problem with doing that. Just help someone out. But yeah, I mean, we're coming to the end of this now. There are only a couple of pages realistically left for me to turn through, and I do apologise if this didn't go the way that the person was anticipating or expecting or asking for it to actually be, but I'm just doing it to the best of my ability that I know how to do, because I've never done anything like this before. I know that people probably have better setups and better camera angles and such, and all different details for these sorts of things, but yeah, this is just how I'm going to be doing it for this. So I apologise if it's not perfect and if it's not how you would have wanted to see it, but this is just how I'm doing it, and just allowing you a couple of seconds just to be able to pause and then go on to the next, you know, as such. And yeah, I'll be honest, I am so uncomfortable right now, like genuinely uncomfortable, exceedingly so, and there are only a couple of pages, so I'm trying to get to the end, but I feel like I need to pause. But I feel like if I do pause, I will just not be able to carry back on as I was. So yeah, there are only like 30 pages, so we're almost there. I'm doing it for the One Piece, for the fan letter. I'm doing it, I'm getting through it, but my god, this is so uncomfortable right now. But almost at the end of this, so yeah, I hope this was sort of what you were asking for, or what you were expecting in the end. I don't know if it is, or I don't know if it's what you were wanting or asking for truly, but hopefully this is sort of along the lines of that. But yeah, if it's not, I'm sorry, but I've tried my best with it. But anyway, we've only got a couple of pages left in the end, and yeah, this is going to cover and come to the end of it. So yeah, we have to turn the page by hand here because it's not wanting to work with me. But yeah, so we have reached the end of it, and that is that. So hopefully that was what you were asking for. I don't know. Okay, so that is going to cover this video. Thank you for watching, for the individual who asked for it. Hopefully that was close to what you were requesting. I apologise if it wasn't in the end, but that's going to cover it from me. So I do hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Peace.